YouTube is currently the world's leading video sharing platform with over 500 hours of content being uploaded every minute. And with such an overwhelming amount of content on the site brings us what is most likely one of the largest and deepest icebergs I have ever witnessed with my bare eyes. So, if this video reaches 3,000 likes, I will start writing the next episode. If we reach 5,000, I'll start writing the next 3 episodes, and if we somehow miraculously reach 15,000, I promise I won't stop uploading videos until we find ourselves at the bottom of this titanic iceberg. And with that said, let's get into the video. Me at the Zoo. Me at the Zoo is the first ever video uploaded to YouTube on April 23, 2005 at 8:31 p.m. Pacific Time. The 19-second video features YouTube's co-founder Jawed Karim, who was 25 years old at the time, in front of 2 elephants at the San Diego Zoo in California, noting their long trunks. As of right now, the video has accumulated over 286,996,744 views. PewDiePie vs T-Series. PewDiePie vs T-Series, or also known as the Great Pewds War if you're 9 years old, was the online rivalry between PewDiePie subscribers and the Indian music channel T-Series to see who would be the first to reach 100 million YouTube subscribers. It started at around August 2018. The competition between 2 channels began after T-Series began to near PewDiePie in subscribers in late 2018. T-Series temporarily overtook PewDiePie in subscribers on numerous occasions in early 2019, and on the 27th of March of 2019. It became the most subscribed YouTube channel for 5 consecutive days before PewDiePie regained the lead. He then held on for the lead for 2 weeks before T-Series passed him, permanently reaching 100 million subscribers on the 29th of May 2019. Meanwhile, Felix achieved 100 million subscribers on August 25th, roughly 88 days after T-Series reached the finish line. Now, the war actually ended on the 31st of March with the release of Congratulations, a video quite literally congratulating T-Series but at the same time criticizing it. Should also be noted that this is when Mr. Beast started to get really popular with the release of I Bought Every Billboard in My City for This, in which he bought every billboard and radio advertisement in North Carolina, urging people to subscribe to PewDiePie's channel. He also created a video of himself saying PewDiePie 100,000 times in a period of over 12 hours. Mr. Beast and his friends attended Super Bowl 53 wearing t-shirt reading "Sub to PewDiePie." The group was prominently displayed in an ESPN tweet after Steven Gostowski had missed a field goal during the first quarter. Not only that, but a hacker under the pseudonym Hacker Giraffe sent print jobs to around 50,000 vulnerable printers in November, and another hacker under the pseudonym Jowser did the same to around 80,000 printers in December. Messages were printed out saying PewDiePie is in trouble and he needs your help to defeat T-Series, and urged printer users to subscribe to PewDiePie, unsubscribe from T-Series, and fix the printer's security settings. Hacking wasn't limited to hardware. In December 2018, one of the Wall Street Journal's websites was hacked to display a message apologizing for articles accusing PewDiePie of anti-Semitism and to tell readers to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Justin Y/YouTube commenters. Justin Y is a YouTube user who is known for his comments, which users of the site have noticed to happen to appear in the top comment sections of many popular videos. His comments have gained prominence in the YouTube community to the point where, though commenting alone, he has reached over 410,000 subscribers. Justin Y's account launched on August 20th, 2012. Over the course of the following 6 years, the user began appearing in the top comments of several popular YouTube videos, drawing fascination to his channel. People have suspected him of being a bot, but this is not true. According to an interview he did with Nightmare Expo, he is able to identify trending videos through an old YouTube layout and spends 2 to 3 hours each day commenting. Justin's reputation on YouTube has grown over several years, and in late 2017 and early 2018, he became more of an internet phenomenon as Redditors and the YouTube community began growing fascinated with the ubiquity of the account. A subreddit devoted to him launched on December 11th, 2017, which he now moderates. A thread dedicated to him was posted to r/YouTube on January 25th, 2018. Clickbait/deceptive advertising. This entry refers to all kinds of illicit advertisements, from weird crypto Ponzi schemes to Mr. Beast claiming he'll give you $1 million to straight up weird fetish ads. As of recently, these kinds of ads have been seen more and more frequently on the site, and it is unknown when YouTube will ever give about the state of their advertisers. COPPA controversy. The Children's Online Privacy Protection Act of 1998, also commonly known as COPPA, is a United States federal law which basically boils down to nobody's allowed to collect personal information on children who are 13 years old or younger, which for YouTubers basically meant that now they needed to mark their videos and channels that they could be possibly interesting to kids. If they do it wrong, they could get a fine of up to $40,000 per video by COPPA. Now, if you comply with COPPA and mark your videos as kid-friendly, you automatically lose 4/5 of your ad revenue. There's a large gray area on what is and isn't intended for kids. You don't want to be marked as over 18, but also not as kid-friendly, as it's hard to balance it out. This was all the way back in 2019, and as of 2023, as long as you don't make content directly aimed at 10-year-olds, COPPA shouldn't really bother you. Despacito. Despacito is a song by Puerto Rican singer Luis Fonsi featuring Puerto Rican rapper and singer Daddy Yankee as the lead single from Fonsi's 2019 studio album Vida. The official music video on YouTube was released on Fonsi's channel on January 12, 2017 and amassed 1 billion views in 97 days, becoming the second fastest video on the site to reach the milestone. It also became the fastest video on YouTube to surpass 2 billion views with 154 days. The clip became the first on YouTube to receive 3, 4, 5, and 6 billion views on August 4th, 2017, October 11th, 2017, April 5th, 2018, and February 24th, 2019, respectively. It was the most viewed video on the site from August 4th, 2017 until November 2nd, 2020, when Pink Fong's video for Baby Shark surpassed it, dethroning it to second place, and as of right now it has over 52 million likes, making it the most liked video on the platform. Baby Shark Dance. Baby Shark was released on the 18th of June 2016 by Pink Fong, a South Korean entertainment company. In January 2020, it became the first video to reach 10 billion views, and in November 2020, Pink Fong's video became the most viewed video on YouTube of all time, with over 13 billion views as of right now. By the way, the original Baby Shark song dates back to at least the 20th century, potentially being created by camp counselors inspired by the movie Jaws. The YouTube algorithm. Now, to talk about one of YouTube's most core elements, we must go back to the very beginning, back in 2012. According to the founder Jawed Karim, also known as the star of Me at the Zoo, YouTube was created in 2005 in order to crowdsource a video of Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake's notorious Super Bowl performance. So it makes sense that YouTube's algorithm started off by recommending videos that attracted the most views or clicks. Alas, this led to an increase in misleading titles and thumbnails, also known as clickbait. User experience plummeted as videos left people feeling tricked, unsatisfied, or plainly annoyed. In 2012, YouTube adjusted this recommendation system to support time spent watching each video. It also included time spent on the platform overall. When people find videos valuable and interesting, they watch them for longer, or so the theory goes. This shift to reward watch time was a game changer according to Mark Bergen, author of Like, Comment, Subscribe Inside YouTube's Chaotic Rise to World Domination. And he says, watch time had an immediate impact. Early YouTube was basically making TikTok videos, but watch time created gaming, beauty vlogging, alt-right podcasts. All these verticals were now associated with YouTube. Accounts that were big performers previously, like videos from Ehow or Mystery Guitar Man, dropped off almost immediately. YouTube's algorithm change led some creators to try make their own videos shorter in order to make it more likely viewers would watch to completion. Others made their videos longer in order to increase watch time overall. YouTube didn't comment on either of these tactics and maintained the party line, make your videos your audience wants to watch and the algorithm will reward you. That said, as anyone who has ever spent any time on the internet knows, time spent isn't necessarily equivalent to quality spent. YouTube changed tactics again. In 2015, YouTube began measuring viewer satisfaction directly with user surveys. It also prioritized direct response metrics like share, likes, and dislikes. In 2016, YouTube released a white paper describing some of the inner workings of its AI, deep neural network for YouTube recommendations. In short, the algorithm had gotten way more personal. The goal was to find the video each particular viewer wants to watch, not just the video that lots of other people have perhaps watched in the past. As a result, in 2018, YouTube's chief production officer mentioned on a panel that 70% of watch time on YouTube is spent watching videos the algorithm recommends. Over the years, YouTube's size and popularity have resulted in an increased number of content moderation issues, and what the algorithm recommends has become a serious topic not just for creators and advertisers, but for journalists and the government as well. YouTube has said it's serious about its responsibility to support a diverse range of opinions while reducing the spread of harmful misinformation. Algorithm changes enacted in early 2019, for example, have reduced consumption of borderline content by 70%. YouTube defines borderline content as content that doesn't quite violate community guidelines, but is harmful or misleading. This issue affects creators who fear accidentally running afoul of ever-changing community guidelines, or being punished with strikes, demonetization, or worse, termination. The YouTube algorithm in 2023 delivers distinct recommendations to each user. These recommendations are tailored to users' interests and watch history, and weighed based on factors like the video's performance and quality. When deciding what to recommend to each user, the YouTube algorithm takes into account the following: what videos have they enjoyed in the past, what topics or channels have they watched previously, and what videos are typically watched together. These three factors combined typically create your YouTube recommendation feed. Dream SMP. The Dream SMP, formerly known as the Dream Team SMP, was a private whitelisted survival multiplayer Minecraft server played on by the Dream Team and their friends. It is famous for being a roleplay themed server, with a mostly improvisational plot and a long history of alliances, wars, factions, eras, and characters. Some of the creators who were involved in the server were Dream, Technoblade, Jschlat, Wilbur Suit, Quackity, Fundy, George Not Found, TommyInnit, Puns, Tubbo, Jack Manifold, Filza, Carl Jacobs, Rambo, and many other creators. Also to note, some micro-celebrities and normal celebrities who appeared on the server were Ninja, Pokimane, Corpse Husband, KSI, Mr. Beast, Lil Nas X, and Michael Clifford. Just to put into perspective at the time how popular the SMP was, popular streamer and creator TommyInnit started a Twitch broadcast of the SMP which peaked at over 650,000 viewers, making it the third highest all-time concurring viewer live stream on the platform. Monetization. YouTube monetization is a pretty arduous achievement which requires new YouTubers to acquire 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of public watch time within a 12-hour period, or 10 million public YouTube Shorts views within a 90-day period. All of this to join the YouTube Partner Program and achieve monetization, which basically means you can finally place ads on your videos and start generating revenue from your content. Oh yeah. This entry refers to the extremely infamous video titled Maximilian Muss Oh Yeah, which was simply the equivalent of a shitpost in music form, since most of its lyrics simply consisted of the phrase oh yeah repeated over and over with some one-liner zingers every now and then. But what many people actually remember of this video is the creator of it, Maximilian Muss, who after posting this video started a YouTube campaign to take over YouTube by posting comments using the profile picture featuring the protagonist JC Denton from the 2000s video game Deus Ex. Many of the comments contain the words oh yeah, referencing Maximilian Muss's signature catchphrase, and his fans absolutely swarmed the comment section of several YouTubers to the point that some people thought it was a comment bot invasion. Now there's a ton of lore I can explain about our favorite degenerate Maximilian Muss, but there's already a Maximilian Muss entry later on the Iceberg, so be patient my little dart monkeys. Team Trees. Team Trees, stylized as hashtag Team Trees, is a collaborative fundraiser that raised over $20 million before the start of 2020 to plant 20 million trees. The initiative was started by YouTubers Mr. Beast and Mark Robber and was mostly supported by YouTubers. All donations go to Arbor Day Foundation, a tree plant organization that pledges to plant one tree for every US dollar donated. The Arbor Day Foundation began planting in January 2020 and plans to end no later than in December 2020. It is estimated that 23 million trees will take up 210 square kilometers, or 81 square miles if you're American, of land, and absorb around 1.6 million tons of carbon and remove 116,000 tons of pollution from the atmosphere. As of the 29th of June 2023, the project has raised over $24,438,806, exceeding the fundraiser's goal of planting 20 million trees. As anticipated, more than 20 million trees have been planted. Unus Annus. Unus Annus was a joint YouTube channel created and run by Mark Fishbash and Ethan Nestor Darling. The two did a variety of activities on the channel, uploading one episode per day while steering clear of normal gaming videos that they are known for. Ethan represented the Unus, while Mark represented the Annus persona. The channel was created on November 13th, 2019, as a way of giving their viewers a once-in-a-lifetime experience, free of what they considered as restrictive guidelines, with the end goal of being to remove all of its content from YouTube after 1 year without any intent of preserving it, as well as discontinuing Unus Annus's merchandise, hence the channel's name, which translates to 1 year in Latin. This method aligned with Mark's idea of not everything being immortalized on the internet, and that the most treasured experiences lie within those unique fleeting moments, tying into Unus Annus's symbolic imagery of frailty and death, and their commonly used term memento mori, which is the Latin expression for remember that you have to die. In addition, Mark also stated that they would be issuing copyright takedowns to any re-uploads of the channel's deleted content without their permission, albeit they would allow images and shorts, transformative excerpts, to remain. On November 14th, 2020, after a 12-hour broadcast, Mark, Ethan and Amy made all of Unus Annus's social accounts private and finished off the livestream by terminating the channel. Truly, in my opinion, one of the greatest pieces of YouTube media in the last 5 years. YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids is the child-oriented version of YouTube, first released on February 15th, 2015 for children whose parents didn't really care what they watched. The app provides a version of YouTube oriented solely towards children, with a curated selection of content, parental control features, and filtering of videos deemed inappropriate for viewing by children under the age of 13, even though Elsagate didn't happen until 2017, in accordance with the COPPA, which prohibits the regular YouTube app from profiling children under the age of 13 for advertising purposes. For the most part, YouTube didn't really put much effort into YouTube Kids until Elsagate kinda imploded on them, and they were quick to shush the online backlash they were getting for allowing such insane content to get recommended to kids, even though to this day you can still find some very questionable content which is targeting kids. Ryan's World. Ryan Haruto Guan, better known online as Ryan Kaji, mainly stars in videos on various toys on the family's 10 channels, mainly Ryan's World. The Verge has described the channel as a mashup of personal vlogs, unboxings, innocent children antics, and relentless, often overwhelming consumerism. His videos often feature his mother, Xiaolong Guan, father, Sean Guan, and twin sisters, Emma Guan and Kate Guan. All of the toys featured in Ryan's World go to charity. Videos on his YouTube channel are uploaded every 2 days. The channel is the 91st most subscribed in the entire platform and the 6th most viewed YouTube channel of all time. The channel has gained over $50 million in revenue in 2020, and it is likely to grow as Ryan World progresses. That makes the channel one of the most financially successful YouTube channels of all time. He has gained much media attention for his influence on young children, especially preschoolers, when it comes to his toy reviews, and his parents have gained infamy for exploiting their children as laborers. Ryan's World was nominated for the 2020 10th Annual Streamy Awards in the Kids and Family category and won the award. All Tomorrows, The Future of Humanity. All Tomorrows, a billion-year chronicle of the myriad species and mixed fortunes of man, is a 2006 work of science fiction and speculative evolution written and illustrated by the Turkish artist C.M. Kozmin, under the pen name Nemo Ramjet. It explores a hypothetical future path of human evolution set from the near future to a billion years from the present. Several future human species evolved through natural means and through genetic engineering conducted by both humans themselves and by a mysterious and superior alien species called the Q. Now, All Tomorrows, The Future of Humanity is a masterpiece of a video published on the 10th of June 2021 and created by the YouTuber AltShiftX, which is a 40-minute deep dive into every kind of human species from the book which was previously mentioned. As of right now, the video has garnered a total of 14 million views. Copyright abuse. As we all know, YouTube has a bunch of automated measures to protect copyrighted material, which include copyright strike, content ID, and copyright verification program. These methods have been criticized for favoring corporations and their use of copyright claims to limit usage of uploaded content. But the current meta for abusing YouTubers in 2023 is to simply strike down your opponent if he even uses a single frame from your video and claim all of their ad revenue. This technique has been perfected by scummy YouTubers such as Aiden Ross and iShowSpeed. As of right now, I could actually be struck down just for showing a single photo of them on this video. Drama channels. This entry refers to the plague on the YouTube community known as drama channels. The concept of a drama channel on YouTube were creators primarily focusing on discussing or reporting drama, controversies and conflicts within the YouTube community, which has evolved over time. It's difficult to pinpoint the first absolute drama channel to have been created, as the genre has developed organically and throughout various creators who gained popularity for discussing YouTube drama and controversies. However, some early prominent drama channels that significantly contributed to popularizing the genre as a whole would include The Cockroach Which Never Goes Away, also known as Keemstar from Drama Alert. He's often credited with popularizing and pioneering drama-related content on YouTube. He created Drama Alert in 2012, a channel that covers drama and controversies within the YouTube community, and has become since a significant platform for discussing controversies and feuds among YouTubers. And the other, much less narcissistic main YouTube drama channel would be Scarce, who created his channel in 2012 but didn't start covering drama and YouTube news until 2016. These channels, among others, played a crucial role in establishing and popularizing the drama genre on YouTube. Over time, the drama community expanded, with numerous channels emerging to cover various controversies and events within the YouTube community. And as of 2023, drama channels keep on appearing and have generally shifted interest from YouTube community drama to worldwide events and news. 3 AM YouTubers. The 3 AM challenge involves severely mentally handicapped creators attempting quote-unquote scary or paranormal activities at the supposed cursed time of 3 AM, a time often associated with supernatural occurrences. Woo! Now, it's challenging to pinpoint who was the first absolute tard numbnut who created this brain-dead trend, but we can pinpoint the popularization to these glue sniffers, J Station and NNA Productions, whom, by the way, both have been caught several times making 3 AM challenges on recently passed away celebrities and other YouTubers, which is just beyond deplorable and despicable. By the way, arcade craniacs get a pass on this because they're pretty self-aware and their videos are actually kinda entertaining, instead of being brain-rotting like the rest. The weird part of YouTube. The weird part of YouTube is typically an area full of irrelevant videos to what you were originally watching. These videos would normally go untouched, but became popular when a significant amount of people follow a chain of related videos into said area of YouTube. These videos usually have misleading titles and thumbnails or are just plain weird. The channels, which form the majority of the weird part of YouTube, tend to be one of the two archetypes. Exhibit A, a YouTube channel created by a child. Usually these channels have hundreds upon thousands of extremely low quality videos with usually weird titles and are easy to find if you follow YouTube's recommendation system after a video ends. And Exhibit B, content farms, which usually target a young audience. These have recently been harder to stumble upon ever since Elsagate, but nonetheless still thrive within the current indie horror video game like Garten of Banban and Poppy Playtime. Reaction channels. The concept of reaction videos and reaction channels on YouTube have evolved over time. But what we do know is that from its creation till now, this sloppy trend of YouTube videos has remained consistent. The formula for success is step 1, find a high effort video, and step 2, record yourself with minimal commentary on the subject of the video which is playing, and step 3 is publishing it with minimal editing and make the video that you're stealing 95% of the screen. We know that in 2015, reaction channels were at their peak with YouTubers like Jinx Reload, who would upload up to 5 videos a day, quote unquote reacting to any kind of media. Now, the Fine brothers were also extremely popular at the time and created good, actual React content with different genres of reacting and high production value. But for the most part, it can be agreed that the reacting genre as a whole in 2015 started to get less popular when YouTubers started to get fed up with their content getting stolen by low-effort reaction channels, and with the release of the Jinx Reload content called by iDubbbz, it can generally be agreed that was when most reaction channels started to come crashing down or go irrelevant, since they started to get backlash for creating such content which stole views from actual genuine creators. Now skip to 2023, where it's completely acceptable to react to videos if you're a large content streamer who barely adds any commentary to the video which is being played. Bonus points if you leave for 5 to 10 minutes to eat while the video is playing in the background and you go earning ad revenue. Lo-fi hip-hop radio beats to relax/study to. Lo-fi hip-hop radio beats to relax/study to refers to a genre of music that is characterized by relaxing down-tempo beats and is commonly used for background music during relaxation or study sessions. This entry probably also refers to the OG lo-fi hip-hop stream, which started all the way back in 2017 and uses an animated GIF of the Studio Ghibli character Shizuku Tukishima from Whisper of the Heart. But unfortunately, on July 10th, 2020, both streams, lo-fi hip-hop radio beats to relax to and study and beats to sleep chill to, were both taken down due to a user abusing the copyright system. Who would have guessed? The videos collectively had a total of 797,341,998 views. Shitpost status. Shitpost status is a style of shitposting which usually consists of a compilation of low-quality meme videos. This trend has been pioneered by the YouTuber Pogfish, whom has been posting several of these videos a month for nearly 9 months straight. It should also be noted that the shitpost status has generated other shitposts, for example the Revenge status, Frontier status, or the Putis status, which are both bait-and-switch shitposts of the respective game franchises. YouTube Rewind. YouTube Rewind was an annual video series produced and released by YouTube from 2010 to 2018. It aimed to showcase major trends, events, and memorable moments from the platform over the course of the year. Each year's Rewind video typically featured popular YouTubers, viral videos, and notable cultural phenomena that gained traction during that specific year. Now, YouTube Rewind from 2012 to 2015 are considered as absolute peak, or at least in my opinion, and from 2016 onward, the quality kept on lowering, and YouTube started shifting the focus of Rewind from the content creators themselves onto celebrities, appearing as absolutely sanitized as possible, and straight up not inviting some very famous YouTubers for just being slightly edgy or controversial at the time and not fitting in with all the family-friendly YouTubers. Now, YouTube Rewind 2018 was so catastrophically bad, from the fact that it started out with a literal Hollywood celebrity instead of a content creator, and those who did appear in the Rewind were cherry-picked so only the advertiser-friendly YouTubers appeared. It was so bad it became the most disliked video on the platform, with an outstanding 20 million dislikes as of right now. To fill the vacuum Rewind 2018 created, individual YouTubers started collaborating and creating their own. For example, MrBeast's Rewind, PewDiePie's Rewind, and I couldn't forget Alex Hernandez's Rewind Hispano, which are extremely popular within the Spanish-speaking community. Dislike. The dislike function on YouTube allows viewers to express their dissatisfaction or disapproval for any video. The dislike gives the creator of the video feedback and engagement. It also impacts the video in the algorithm, showing that someone who has watched the video doesn't approve of it and will recommend it slightly less. And it also helps other viewers to see if the video is legit or not by checking the like to dislike ratio. Now grab everything of what I just said and throw it through the window, because in November 2021, YouTube did the big brain move of removing it for no reason whatsoever. Theoretically, it was because people were using the dislike to harass content creators, which nobody believed that, because either way the amount of dislikes on a video was made private to the creator of the video. So basically they removed it so people couldn't harass big brands on YouTube with mass dislike bombing on company videos to show their disapproval, and so other people now can't see other people's disapproval of certain videos. Which, by the way, for those who regularly use PC to watch YouTube videos, is an extension which returns a dislike button, which I highly recommend using to have the OG YouTube experience. Ratio. A ratio usually occurs similarly to Twitter's ratio when the dislike button has either more or several times more the amount of dislikes than likes. This usually shows the absolute and overwhelming attitude the community has towards the video in question. Like for example, Rewind 2018 has an outstanding 6:1 ratio. Ratio could also be understood the other way around as a like to dislike ratio to see the general consensus of your videos. For example, my videos generally have a 90% like to dislike ratio. Verified. To become verified on YouTube, unlike other platforms which I'll not name, which only require $8 a month, YouTube requires all users to have achieved a total of 100,000 subscribers. Becoming verified is represented with a tiny tick next to your channel name. YouTuber self-promotion. This entry could either refer to the shameless self-promotion small YouTubers do on either big YouTube channel comment sections or other platforms, or it could be referring to the promotion feature in YouTube Studios, where you essentially pay YouTube to play the first few seconds of your video on other people's videos just like an advertiser would. But I must say this feature is relatively new and from my own experience very expensive and not worth it at all. Try not to laugh. Try not to laugh is a style of video where the subject reacts to funny videos with the intent, as the title says, is to try not to laugh. Usually they will be accompanied by a punishment for every time they laugh. They need to do some kind of chore or monetary loss. The chads will opt to donate to charity every time they laugh, and the chuds will do nothing. Dream speedrun cheating controversy. Oh my, our very first large entry. Okay, as we all know, your boy Dream, before he was popular for other Minecraft shenanigans, was in the Minecraft any percent speedrun community and would attempt nearly daily speedrun attempts to beat the world record. One day he successfully did so and beat the previous record by a fair margin. Initially, it was celebrated until not too long later it was realized that the luck Dream had with mob drops was extremely lucky. So lucky that when the website speedrun.com did the math, it came out to odds of 1 in 7.5 trillion. And that started a Dream speedrun cheating controversy, because Dream fans argued that the run was 100% legit and not cheated, meanwhile everyone else argued that he is guilty and his speedrun shouldn't be accepted as legitimate. Dream later fought back the accusations with his own statistical papers proving that the odds were actually 1 in 20 million instead of the aforementioned 1 in 7.5 trillion. Now here there's a lot of drama I'm skipping because it's just a nuance to go through, but the TLDR would be Dream acts like a man-child. Now after a few weeks, Dream finally came forward and indirectly stated he had cheated to gain such insane loot drops. He said that by saying, "Ooh, I accidentally left a mod on which specifically alters mob drops." So yeah, pretty garbage drama overall. Rickrolling. Rickrolling, or Rickroll, is a meme involving the unexpected appearance of the music video to the 1987 hit song Never Gonna Give You Up, performed by the famous singer Rick Astley. The aforementioned video has over 1.4 billion views as of right now on YouTube. The meme is a type of bait and switch, like previously mentioned Revengeance status meme, usually using a disguised hyperlink that leads to the music video. When one clicks on a seemingly unrelated link, the site with the music video loads instead of what was expected, and they have been rickrolled. The meme has also extended to using the song's lyrics or singing it in an unexpected context. Astley himself has also been rickrolled on several occasions. The meme grew out of a similar bait and switch trick called a duck rolling that was popular on the 4chan website in 2006. The video bait and switch trick grew popular on 4chan by 2007 during April Fool's Day, and it spread to other internet sites later that year. The meme gained mainstream attention in 2008 through several publicized events, particularly when YouTube used it on its 2008 April Fool's Day event. Astley, who had only returned to performing after a 10-year hiatus, was initially hesitant about using his newfound popularity from the meme to further his career, but accepted the fame by rickrolling the 2008 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with a surprise performance of the song. Since then, Astley has seen his career performance revitalized by the meme's popularity. YouTube April Fool's jokes. YouTube has been featuring an April Fool's prank on the site on April 1st for every year from 2008 to 2019. In 2008, all the links to the videos on the main page were redirected to Rick Astley's music video, Never Gonna Give You Up, a prank known as Rickrolling. In 2009, when clicking on a video on the main page, the whole page turned upside down. YouTube claimed that this was a new layout as it gave instructions on how viewers could use it, like turning a computer upside down. In 2008, YouTube temporarily released a text P mode, which translated the colors in the videos to random uppercase letters. YouTube claimed in a message that this was done in order to reduce bandwidth costs by $1 per second. In 2011, the site celebrated its 100th anniversary with a 1911 button and a range of sepia-toned silent, early 1900s style films, including Flugelhorn Feline and a parody of Keyboard Cat. In 2012, clicking on the image of a DVD next to the site logo led to a video about the YouTube Collection, an option to order every YouTube video for home delivery on DVD, videocassette, laserdisc or Betamax tapes. The spoof promotional video promised it's the complete YouTube experience completely offline. In 2013, YouTube teamed up with a newspaper satire company, The Onion, to claim that the video sharing website was launched as a contest which had finally came to an end, and would announce a winner of the contest when the site went back up in 2023. A video of two presenters announcing the nominees streamed live for 12 hours. In 2014, YouTube announced that it was starting viral video trends, and users were allowed to submit ideas for trends or memes. Some of the trends included clocking, kissing dad, and glub glub water dance. In 2015, when searching a song, there would be a message saying, "Did you mean Darude Sandstorm by Darude?" Also, there was an add music button on every video, which if clicked would actually play Darude Sandstorm. In 2016, YouTube teamed up with rapper Snoop Dogg to launch Snoopavision, a feature where you can watch videos in 360 degrees through the eyes of Snoop Dogg. However, all videos will have Snoopavision on a certain year far from now, such as a video with Snoopavision to be launched in 2081. And in 2019, YouTube had an advertisement at the top of its homepage for an Aquaman 2 movie, but clicking on the video would instead play a trailer for the Shazam movie. YouTube Easter eggs. As everyone probably knows, YouTube has featured Easter eggs on the website in the present and in the past. You probably know a few, but not the whole list. The Easter eggs which you can try right now and work are Rainbow Timeline. If you type awesome while viewing any video, the video's timeline will become a rainbow. Typing awesome again stops it. Certain browsers may not support this feature. Small Dog. On YouTube for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and YouTube TV, holding rewind, left on gamepad numbstick, left or J on a keyboard for a few seconds while at the beginning of a video will cause an animated image of a small dog to run across the video's progress bar. 301 video. If you type 301 video on YouTube search bar, the first video in the top results will be permanently stuck on 301 views, which refers to an old YouTube bug. When a video titled "Why do YouTube views freeze at 301" by a YouTuber named Numberphile appears, the video counter gets stuck at 301 views for the first couple of hours after uploading. Seinfeld without people. Type Seinfeld without people in the YouTube search bar. You'll find a video without a title and description in the search result. When you click to play this, the video has no title and description. If you watch Too Many Cooks Adult Swim, the video's title is displayed in a combination of the Georgia and serif font, robots.txt. There's a little message from YouTube team if you type robots.txt at the end of the YouTube domain name. WebDriver Torso. WebDriver Torso is a YouTube channel that was established on the 5th of July 2013. The channel has 160,000 subscribers and more than 620,000 videos till now. The channel uploaded random videos with blue and red rectangles. WebDriver Torso is also a sound effect in the audio library in YouTube Shorts. Cha-Cha Slide. If you search Cha-Cha Slide on Google and click the sparkling microphone, a part of the song Cha-Cha Slide will play. The next part of the song will only play if you click on the object that replaces the microphone. Technoblade Never Dies. If you search Technoblade on YouTube, an error message will say, "Did you mean Technoblade Never Dies?" as a tribute to the Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade and his catchphrase. It works on any device using a web browser, going to the YouTube website, or via the YouTube mobile app. And the Easter eggs, which unfortunately no longer work, and in my opinion some are way cooler, are Doge Meme. Searching Doge Meme on the YouTube search bar, which changed the site's text to a colorful Comic Sans Microsoft font, referencing the Doge bogey internet meme, snake. If you press the up arrow on your keyboard while watching a buffering video, the loading circle will turn into a snake and dots would appear in the video. For the snake to become longer, you would have to make it eat the dots. However, making the snake crash into the video borders or itself would make it disappear. Nowadays, you must type this set of letters and numbers at the end of the video URL if you want to find the Easter egg. Do the Harlem Shake. If you search Do the Harlem Shake, the Harlem Shake song will play as the logo moves left and right after the drop. The whole UI will dance around. Wadsworth constant. You could add this set of numbers to a video URL to apply the Wadsworth constant, skipping the first 30% of the video. Use the force look. If you search Use the force look, the page would start to warp around depending on your mouse's movements. Geek Week look. It will turn your page into a great retro look. You have to type /geekweek in the search bar for this effect. Beam me up Scotty. YouTube gives the classic Star Trek by beaming the videos on the search result page when you type Beam me up Scotty in the search bar. PewDiePie N-word controversy. During a live stream of the game Players Unknown Battleground, also known as PUBG, your boy used the certain gamer word, which starts with the letter N, in frustration after being killed in the game, to be more specific, near a certain bridge. The incident was captured on the live stream and subsequently circulated on social media, leading to widespread criticism and condemnation. Many individuals, fellow content creators and organizations, criticized PewDiePie for using such a derogatory term, emphasizing the harmful impact of a racial slur and the responsibility that influential creators have to maintain a positive and inclusive environment. In response, PewDiePie issued an apology acknowledging his mistakes and expressing regret for using the racial slur. He emphasized that he was not using the term with any hateful intent, but acknowledged that his use of the word was offensive and hurtful. Family-friendly YouTubers swearing. If you didn't know, family-friendly YouTubers are actually capable of swearing, which is something I didn't know until recently. Now, the most notable ones would be Stampy Longhead, the Diamond Minecart or DanTDM, and popular MMOs. James Charles. Oh boy, where do we go from here? James started his career when he gained widespread recognition after becoming the first male ambassador for CoverGirl in 2016, breaking gender barriers in the beauty industry. James is celebrated for his exceptional makeup skills, often showcased through tutorials, challenges, and collaborations on various social media platforms, primarily YouTube and Instagram. Now that we got his rise out of the way, time to pave the way for the downfall. First up, we got the brand deal controversy. James was criticized for complaining about his yearbook photos, expressing disappointment that they weren't retouched. This sparked a backlash, with many accusing him of promoting unrealistic beauty standards and being out of touch with his audience. Then there's the racist and offensive comments controversy. James faced backlash for making racially insensitive comments on social media, including tweets with offensive language and cultural stereotypes. In 2017, he made a derogatory comment about Africa, and later in 2019 he posted a racially insensitive tweet about the Ebola virus. This incident garnered criticism and led to public apologies from Charles. Now here are the real big boy controversies, like the Tati Westbrook feud, which was one of the most significant controversies, which involved a public fallout between James Charles and fellow beauty influencer Tati Westbrook. Tati posted a video titled Bye Sister, which accused James of betraying her and promoting a competitor's product. This led to a heated feud, resulting in a significant loss of subscribers from James Charles and a temporary tarnishing of his public image. And I saved the last for worse, the grooming allegations in 2021. James Charles faced serious allegations from minors who accused him of grooming, sending inappropriate messages and engaging in sexual explicit conversations. These allegations resulted in an investigation, and Charles publicly addressed the accusation, denying any intentional misconduct but acknowledging that he needs to be more careful about verifying people's ages online. YouTube is tracking you. Every time you watch a video, leave a comment or use a like or dislike button on YouTube, Google saves that information. This data is usually then used to customize your site experience and show targeted advertisements. This entry isn't that surprising anymore, since this is basically the norm for any social platform in 2023. comment bots. So just like every other platform which isn't too heavily modded by moderators, YouTube is also infested with comment bots. Usually they only appear under famous YouTuber videos like Mr. Beast or in YouTube videos targeted for children. Last year I remember this particularly intense, being flooded in most comment sections with not safe for work bots linking to porn sites. But fortunately nowadays they are relatively harder to find. Logan Paul's Suicide Forest video. The Logan Paul Suicide Forest controversy revolves around a video posted by the one and only Logan Paul in late December 2017. In the video, Logan Paul and his team visited the Aokigahara forest in Japan, also known as the Suicide Forest, due to its unfortunate reputation as a site where people sometimes take their own lives. The video includes footage of a deceased individual, which stirred widespread outrage and criticism. In the video, Paul and his team come across a body of an individual who had died by suicide and filmed the reaction. They blurred the face but showed other graphics and sensitive details, demonstrating a lack of sensitivity and respect for the gravity of the situation. The video was uploaded to YouTube and received millions of views before it was finally taken down. The incident led to immediate backlash from viewers, fellow YouTubers, mental health organizations, and the general public as a whole. Everyone condemned Paul's insensitivity and highlighted the harmful impact of showcasing suicide and the mental health issues in such a sensationalized and greedy manner. As a result of the backlash, Logan Paul issued the worst apology ever uploaded to the platform and removed the video from YouTube. He acknowledged the insensitivity of his actions, apologized to the victim's family, and emphasized the importance of raising awareness about mental health issues, which by the way he would later go on to commit a certain NFT crypto fraud. YouTube poops. YouTube poops are commonly abbreviated to YTPs, are a form of video remix or parody that involves the editing and re-editing of video clips from various sources to create humorous, nonsensical or surreal videos. These videos are typically meant for entertainment and amusement, often employing heavy editing techniques, visual and audio effects, text overlays and other creative elements which would put most Marvel CGI artists into shame. There is no actual true definition of what a YouTube poop is, so I highly suggest you go and watch one since they're typically pretty short of duration. Google+. Google+ was a social network platform developed and operated by Google. It was launched in June 2011 as an attempt by Google to compete with other major social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. It aimed to provide users with a space to connect and share content with friends, families and communities based on their interests. Key features included Circles, which allows users to organize their connections into specific groups called circles, allowing them to share content with specific circles rather than with their entire network, which in my opinion Instagram needs this feature ASAP. Hangouts, a video conferencing and messaging platform that allowed users to have group video calls and chat sessions, basically Zoom. Communities, where users could join or create communities based on interests, enabling like-minded individuals to share and discuss specific topics, which is basically Reddit. Events, users could create and manage events and invite others to participate, basically that one Facebook feature. And Profile, each user had a profile where they could share personal information, posts, photos and links. This is what most social media sites have nowadays. Despite efforts to gain traction, Google+ faced challenges including competition from well-established social media platforms, privacy concerns, and criticism of its user interface. In October 2018, Google announced a shutdown of Google+ due to a security vulnerability that exposed user data. The platform was officially discontinued in April 2019 for consumers, while some enterprise features continue to exist for business users. ASDF Movie is a popular series of animated sketch comedy videos created by YouTuber Thomas Tomska Ridgewell, a British YouTuber, animator and filmmaker. The series features short, humorous and often absurd sketches with simple, colorful animations. Each sketch is characterized by its fast-paced, random and unexpected humor and distinctive animation style. The name ASDF Movie comes from the first four letters of the middle row of a keyboard, A, S, D and F, and the word movie. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't, because this was literally my childhood growing up. MLG parodies. MLG parodies, or commonly known as MLG montages, the greatest pieces of media ever created on YouTube. They were a series of remix videos parodying the video game montage subgenre on YouTube, which is characterized by quick-paced edits and looped footage, as well as heavy use of loud dubstep music and squeaker sounds in the background. While this style of video editing initially rose to popularity through highlight reels of impressive gameplay released by esports teams in the major gaming league, it quickly became known as a cliche as amateur gamers began creating their own, usually with in-game footage of unremarkably high quality for the time. 10-hour loops. This is a bizarre entry for it being this high up, but nonetheless, I'm pretty sure this entry refers to those weird 10-hour long video loops, usually of shitposty nature, which you can find a ton of by simply googling 10-hour loop. For example, you can find 10-hour loops of hey ya, hey ya, another one, and my personal favorite, Happy Monkey Circle. Jake Paul. Jake Paul's rise to fame began on the now-defunct platform, Vine, where he showcased his energetic and comedic talent through short, engaging videos. His ability to capture the attention of viewers quickly gained him a substantial following on the platform. When Vine ceased operations, Jake Paul successfully transitioned to YouTube, leveraging his existing fan base and creating a unique brand of content that resonated with his 13-year-old army. He maintained this momentum through vlogs, challenges, questionable pranks, and music videos, cultivating a substantial following on the platform and establishing himself as a prominent social media influencer. Expanding his reach, Jake Paul secured a role on the Disney Channel show Iceberg, exposing himself to a mainstream audience and further fueling his popularity. Concurrently, he co-founded Team 10, an influencer collective and management company which bolstered his influence within the digital community. Now that I did a quick TLDR on how he rose to fame, time to talk about my favorite part, the controversies. Now there are unironically so many controversies surrounding this creator. I'm just gonna talk about the big ones. Disney Channel departure. Jake Paul's departure from the Disney Channel show Iceberg was surrounded by controversy, with reports suggesting it was due to his disruptive behavior on set and conflicts with neighbors in his Los Angeles neighborhood. Disruptive behavior and neighbors' complaints. Jake Paul and Team 10 members face allegations of disruptive and destructive behavior in their neighborhood, including a noise complaint, dangerous stunts, and other public nuisances. House raided by FBI. In August 2017, the Team 10 house was raided by the FBI in connection with an ongoing investigation. The reason for the raid was not publicly disclosed. Allegations of animal abuse. Jake Paul faced criticism for videos that allegedly showed mistreatment of animals, including dangerous stunts involving his dog, which raised concerns about animal welfare. Trespassing and unauthorized use of property. Jake Paul faced charges related to trespassing and unauthorized use of property when he was found at an abandoned mall in Scottsdale, Arizona during a civil unrest following the death of George Floyd. Large house parties. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Jake Paul faced backlash for hosting large maskless house parties in violation of pandemic safety guidelines, attracting criticism for perceived disregard for public health. Allegations of assault and sexual misconduct. In 2021, Jake Paul was accused of sexual assault by TikToker Justine Paradise. Paul denied the allegations, and this situation garnered significant media attention and public scrutiny. And last but not least, his NFT scams, which he was accused of stealing from his fans a sum of over $2 million. Call Me Carson controversy. In early 2021, your boy Call Me Carson became embroiled in a controversy surrounding allegations of inappropriate conduct involving a minor. Screenshots and allegations were shared on social media, suggesting that Carson had engaged in explicit conversations with a 17-year-old fan when he was 19 years old. These allegations were met with a significant backlash from the online community. Carson responded to the allegations by publicly admitting to the inappropriate behavior and expressing remorse for his actions. He took a break from social media and content creation to focus on his mental health and seek therapy. The controversy resulted in a loss of subscribers and sponsors for Carson. Many in the community engaged in discussions about power dynamics and consent, emphasizing the importance of responsible behavior and accountability, especially among influencers with significant followings. As of the 31st of October 2021, Carson has resurfaced and started publishing once again every few months in his classic style of videos, while still garnering post-controversy a pretty large viewer base. 5-Minute Crafts. 5-Minute Crafts is a weird YouTube channel and so-called media brand, even though it's basically a content farm, known for creating short, engaging, and often quirky do-it-yourself videos or DIY. It originated in 2016 and quickly gained immense popularity due to its wide array of quote-unquote life hacks, quote-unquote crafting ideas, cooking tips, and quote-unquote general advice. The content is designed to be easily digestible, even for the most simple kind of living beings, typically lasting for a few minutes per video, hence the name 5-Minute Crafts. That Vegan Teacher. That Vegan Teacher refers to Katie Karen Dykmeyer, a social media personality known for advocating veganism and animal rights. She gained significant attention on platforms like TikTok and YouTube for her passionate and sometimes controversial approach to promoting a vegan lifestyle. Dykmeyer uses her platforms to share information about veganism, animal welfare, and the environmental impact of animal agriculture. One defining aspect of That Vegan Teacher is her unapologetic and confrontational style. She often uses provocative tactics to grab attention and initiate discussions around veganism, including challenging popular personalities and institutions. However, this approach has led to criticism, with some feeling she comes across as aggressive or preachy, which can polarize audiences. Dykmeyer's content typically includes a mix of educational videos, challenges, and call-outs to celebrities or individuals who are not vegan. She advocates for veganism as a moral imperative, aiming to inspire others to make the switch. On the flip side, some critics argue that her approach can be counterproductive, potentially deterring people from adopting a vegan lifestyle due to the perceived aggressiveness of her messaging. Now, if you actually want to learn about her, I highly recommend you watch Oompaville's video with her, where he interviews her and does some goofy activities with her. YouTube HQ shooting. On April 3, 2018, at approximately 12:46 p.m, a shooting occurred at the headquarters of YouTube in San Bruno, California. The shooter was identified as 38-year-old Nassim Najaf Akdan, a Persian-American woman who entered through an exterior parking garage, approached an outdoor patio, and opened fire with a Smith & Wesson 9mm semi-automatic pistol. Akdan wounded 3 people, one of them critically, before killing herself with her own firearm. Her father said that his daughter was a vegan activist and animal lover, who told him that YouTube had been censoring her videos and stopped paying her for her content. She was angry, he said. According to the San Jose Mercury News, her YouTube channel included strange workout video clips, graphic anti-animal abuse videos, and vegan cooking tutorials. Imagine not commenting. This entry refers to a series of posts and videos made by YouTuber The Spiffing Brit to demonstrate how easy it was to exploit YouTube's community post feature, which may have led to the astronomical rise of channels such as Dream and Kids channel Cocomelon. He discovered that by pumping community posts with algorithmically friendly terms such as Minecraft, Markiplier, Pokemon, etc., or conducting a poll, one could attract viewers with much more success than they could with any one video. This led to his audience spamming a copy pasta which read "Imagine not commenting," and then a long list of algorithmically friendly search terms. 2160p videos. YouTube first enabled 2160p videos, commonly known as 4K resolution, in 2010. The introduction of 4K video support allowed content creators to upload videos at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels, significantly enhancing the video quality and detail compared to lower resolutions. However, 4K video adoption was initially slow due to factors like limited availability of 4K capable displays and the high bandwidth requirement for streaming such high-resolution content. Over the years, as 4K technology became more widespread and accessible, 4K videos gained popularity on the platform. By the way, 8K resolution was enabled all the way back in 2015. Content Cop. Content Cop was a legendary series created by Ian Jomha, better known online as iDubbbz TV. The series structure involved critiquing other social media influencers, content, and/or behavior. Between 2015 and 2017, there were 11 episodes of Content Cop published irregularly, as well as 2 Content Deputy episodes, responding to the criticized YouTubers who responded to the Content Cop made on them. The videos received widespread acclaim for the video's effectiveness in criticizing each YouTuber, as well as its humor and video quality. Every new Content Cop episode sparked varying levels of controversy and discussion towards the individual iDubbbz targeted. With many of the targets after Content Cop video was released on the YouTuber, the creator lost a significant amount of subscribers and their dislike ratio increased, especially in the latter more successful Content Cops, where iDubbbz wielded more influence as a content creator. The Content Cop series is considered to be part of YouTube history by many people due to how influential and significant it was, which I highly recommend recommend you watch them, and if I had to recommend one of them, it would probably be the Keemstar or RiceGum Content Cop. Meat Canyon. Hunter August Hancock, better known online as Meat Canyon or Papa Meat, is a very well-known YouTuber, animator, voice actor, comedian, writer, and director. Hancock is best known for his and his team's parody animations of iconic animation characters in Western media. His animations often have a horrifying and disturbing tone to them, while also remaining comedic at the same time. His art style is intended to be unnerving and/or disturbing. He's well known for his animations such as Wabbit Season, which was falsely removed by Warner Bros. For copyright infringement, Just Beyond the Golden Arches, When You Wish Upon a Star, and my favorite, Jawbreaker. RiceGum. Brian Kwang Lee, also known as RiceGum, is a YouTuber, self-claimed rapper, and former Twitch streamer. He gained popularity through content on platforms like YouTube and Vine, initially focusing on video game commentaries and vlogs. However, he rose to significant prominence through creating diss tracks, where he engaged in online feuds with other YouTubers and influencers. These diss tracks, though controversial, garnered substantial attention and further expanded his audience. RiceGum's content often centered around roasting and critiquing individuals, including fellow content creators and internet personalities. While his approach was polarizing, it undeniably helped him amass a massive following. As a result, he became a central figure in the YouTube drama community. Apart from creating content, RiceGum dabbled in music, releasing several songs and music videos, though they received mixed reviews from critics. Now that I covered his rise, time for the fall. His controversy list is so long, I'm just gonna focus on the two big main controversies, starting with the gambling website. RiceGum promoted Mystery Brand through his YouTube channel, encouraging his audience, primarily comprised of young viewers who didn't know any better, to use the platform. The general audience accused him of targeting a young and impressionable viewer, promoting gambling without sufficient disclosure of his involvement with the website. At the time, he failed to adequately clarify his affiliation with CSGO Lotto, leading to accusations of deceptive market practices. Now, if you think this would be the last time RiceGum would be caught scamming his fans, or to be more precise, children, wait till you hear about the Save the Kids crypto scam. Save the Kids was a cryptocurrency project that reportedly aimed to support charitable causes. However, it soon became embroiled in allegations of market manipulation and fraud. RiceGum, along with several other influencers, was accused of being part of a coordinated effort to promote the token to their followers without adequately disclosing their financial interests and involvements. These influencers were essentially attempting to pump up the value of the token for their own financial gain, essentially at the expense of their followers. And I'm going to end the video here. This video took a ton of time to script and edit, so it would absolutely help me a ton if you were to like and subscribe. It really motivates me to upload more videos. And with that said, I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya!